Start. We are conscious of the fact that the legislative intent behind the introduction of Section 438 CRPC is to safeguard the individual's personal liberty and to protect him from the possibility of being humiliated and from being subjected to unnecessary police custody. Stop. However, the court must also keep in view that a criminal offense is not just an offense against an individual, rather, the larger societal interest is at stake. Stop. Therefore, a delicate balance is required to be established between the two rights, safeguarding the personal liberty of an individual and the societal interest. Stop. It cannot be said that refusal to grant anticipatory bail would amount to denial of the rights conferred upon the appellant under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Stop. When a court grants anticipatory bail, what it actually does is only to make an order that in the event of arrest, the arrestee shall be released on bail subject to the terms and conditions. Stop. Taking note of the fact the said power is to be exercised in exceptional circumstances and that it may cause some hindrance to the normal flow of investigation method when called upon to exercise the power under Section 438 CRPC. Courts must keep reminded of the position that law aids only the abiding and certainly not its resistant. Stop. We have already held that the power to grant anticipatory bail is an extraordinary power. Stop. Though in many cases it was held that bail is said to be a rule, it cannot by any stretch of imagination be said that anticipatory bail is the rule. Stop. It cannot be the rule, and the question of its grant should be left to the cautious and judicious discretion by the court depending on the facts and circumstances of each case. Stop. While called upon the exercise the said power, the court concerned has to be very cautious as the grant of interim protection or protection to the accused in serious cases may lead to miscarriage of justice and may hamper the investigation to a great extent, as it may sometimes lead to tampering or distraction of the evidence. Stop. In view of the above settled legal position, it is no more res integra that economic offences constitute a class apart, as they have deep rooted conspiracies involving huge loss of public funds, and therefore such offences need to be viewed seriously. Stop. They are considered as grave and serious offences affecting the economy of the country as a whole and thereby posing serious threats to the financial health of the country. Stop. The law aids only the abiding and certainly not its resistance. Stop. When, after the investigation, a charge sheet is submitted in the court or in a complaint case, summons or warrant is issued to the accused, he is bound to submit himself to the authority of law. Stop. If he is creating hindrances in the execution of warrants or is concealing himself and does not submit to the authority of law, he must not be granted the privilege of anticipatory bail, particularly when the court, taking cognizance, has found him prima facie involved in serious economic offences or heinous offences. Stop.